the world turns upside down. That was a possible look into the future and clip from the new limited series DMZ, starring Rosario Dawson. Earlier, we had the honor to speak with the writer and producer who brought this iconic comic book story to life, Ava DuVernay and Roberto Patino. Take a look. Ava and Roberto, welcome to DBL. Ava, a lot of your projects address the need for more minority representation, and I wanted you to share how DMZ helps fill this void. And also, I'm a little bit of a comic book nerd, like a graphic novel nerd, and I know you also have a series, Naomi. I wanted to know, are you kind of a comic book geek, like me?
I am a little bit. I have two shows that are based on DC comics and graphic novels right now, and I just enjoy it. I enjoy the world building, the fantasy, and enjoy seeing all kinds of people inhabit those worlds. For me, it's less about minority representation. It sounds kind of dry.
Right.
It's really about just seeing the world the way it is. There's all kinds of people walking around, and so all kinds of people should be in the stories we tell. It's really simple. And so this one is a joy because DMZ is inhabited by all kinds of folks. It's a real thrill ride.
I can't wait.
So Roberto, Rosario Dawson plays the main character, Alma. Now, was she someone you envisioned while writing? Because I know sometimes creators of pieces, they decide who they want in the film before they actually create it. So was she somebody you had in your head?
I'll tell you the truth. Rosario Dawson was in my head literally since day one.
I thought so.
I wrote this piece with her in mind.
So DMZ takes place after the Second Civil War in America. Do you think this post-apocalyptic world could become our reality, especially with all of the realities of the world as we speak?
Well, I think it's important that we ask that question and that we do the work so that we don't get there. You know, this story is about a divided country that allowed itself to break into two parts and to fight each other. And so I think it's a question of, can we hold these different ideas about our country, yet still be civil, yet still be respectful of the other opinion, that still kind of allows us to veer away from violence and horrible rhetoric about each other and let each person live in their own opinion? That's my hope. And so that's what this show contemplates, is what happens when we don't do that? What does it look like? And I think it's important that we tell those stories so we can not get there.
Right. Great. I agree with that. All right, Roberto, DMZ also confronts toxic masculinity. And as the man who wrote the screenplay, was it challenging to write a strong female lead? How did that writing process work for you?
Truthfully, it wasn't. I was raised by women.
Yes.
I was blessed to be surrounded by incredibly strong women my entire life. And, you know, they say write what you know. And I know firsthand that a mother's love is a superpower that you know, is stronger than anything you might see in any sort of comic universe. And so that's why I tried to center this story around that mother looking for her son.
Wow, what a strong story. Ava and Roberto, thank you so much for joining us. DBL Nation, listen closely. You can catch DMZ on HBO Max. We'll be right back. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, loves.